Welcome back, everybody. This is Zach with New England Sports Talk, and today we are recapping the 2019 draft profile for Nassir Little, 6'6", 220-pound freshman guard, or maybe a forward out of North Carolina. I think majority of college he played forward, but in the league he'll probably play a little bit more at the shooting guard position. Maybe he will play small forward. I don't know. He's got to be able to shoot better, and we're going to go over that in his growth areas as well. But as far as a good slashing guard, this is exactly what you're going to get out of him. He's very similar to Romeo Langford in that regard, that they really like to slash and that kind of thing. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. But before we do, remember just to go ahead and let me know in the comments below what you think of Nassir Little. If there's anybody else you want me to review for you, let me know in the comments and I will get to it and we'll make a video for it, I promise. Alright, so like I said, 6'6", 220, not bad size for him at all. He's got really good size. His wingspan is 7'1", so really good wingspan. And then his standing reach alone is 8 feet 9 inches. So the dude is long, the dude is athletic, he's got great size, he's got good weight on him as well too. Typically with these type of players with really good wingspan and are really tall, if they aren't over like 220 or at least 210, then sometimes they tend to have a thinner frame, and that's a really big deal. But because he's filled out a little bit more in his frame, it's going to be really good for him in the next league, and he can really contribute probably right away, probably within the first couple of months whenever the team feels comfortable with the way that he's going to be able to perform for their team. But like I said, the most obvious thing about his game is he's an extremely aggressive finisher as well. He's extremely explosive. He's got a great first step as well because of his ability to aggressively finish. And it's not always just dunks either. A lot of times it can be just real smooth, slick layups as well. He's able to really contribute on the offensive end, but putbacks as well, alley-oops, whatever it is. If he has a chance to score around the rim, it's probably going to go in. That's how aggressive a finisher he is and how well he is at finishing around the rim. Now, also on the defensive side, he is a very active defender as well, whether it's playing passing lanes, whether it's playing perimeter defense, even shot blocking as well too. He does a pretty good job at defense, and that's going to be his calling card, is finishing at the rim and being an active defender at the next level. Now, his growth areas that we have for him is three-point shooting. Very similar to Romeo Langford. He shot around 28% from the three-point line. That's got to get better. He's just got to be more consistent on the offensive end just in general. His entire offensive game has to get better. Not just three-point shooting, but because 3-and-D players are such a hot commodity in the NBA, if that's the type of player he's going to have to be, he's got to obviously be able to shoot threes and shoot them consistently. But growing the offensive game just in general is a big part of his growth in the next level. Another big thing is assists. He's got to be able to pass the ball better, see where the defense is at, and how to be able to execute based off the defense that's playing in. Now, he didn't play a lot, honestly, like minutes per game. He was behind Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson was a senior, so Nassir Little, a lot of times he was coming off the bench rather, and playing behind him. But given the workload that he had and the role that he had, he didn't do too bad, honestly, at all. His best game was a 23-point outing against Virginia Tech on January 21st. He shot 7 of 12 shooting, not bad at all, and 6 rebounds. Again, a lot of his scoring comes around the rim, again, whether it's dunks, layups, pick and roll, alley-oops, whatever it is. He does a pretty good job as far as scoring effectively and efficiently once he gets to that point where he can score and he gets in the right position to score. Some of the things about him, he didn't win any college awards, but in 2018 he did win the MVP for the McDonald's All-American game, and also he won co-MVP of the Jordan Brand Classic as well. A lot of the videos that I've posted out, I talk about some of the things that they've done, the players have done, and there's been a number of players that I've reviewed that's been to the McDonald's All-American game and the Jordan Brand Classic as well too. But Nassir Little won the MVP at McDonald's All-American game, and he's co-MVP at the Jordan Brand Classic. Not bad at all. That's pretty good company. Again, I think that he just didn't get the credit that he deserves because of the fact that he wasn't a starter. And as we see him grow, even in the summer league as well too, we're going to see what his offensive game can really be, and just his game just in general, and how advanced it can be. Let's bring up his 2018-2019 stats as usual. Points per game, he had 9.8 points per game, so almost 10 points a game. 4.5 rebounds a game, 0.7 assists a game, and shot 48% from the field. Not bad considering he was coming off the bench, but if he's going to be able to try to grow that in there and grow at the next level and be consistent at the next level, he's going to have to really improve and be able to fight for more minutes. Now, the reason why he's so highly sought after right now in the draft, though, is his athletic ability. Like I said, the potential that this guy has. These guys that have lots of potential typically go in the first round. I think he definitely will go in the first round. I think it'll be just outside of the lottery, though. I don't think he's actually a lottery pick, but with good, outings in the combine or whatever it is, good interviews and stuff, he could maybe sneak in there at the end of the lottery and become a lottery pick. Now, for my comparison for him, he basically is going to have to morph into a 3-and-D type player, I feel like, for him, because I don't want to compare him to a player that doesn't have good three-point shooting, but that's great defensively, like an Andre Roberson, because I don't think Nassir Little is going to be that bad at shooting threes, but I think he's going to be more of a Gerald Green, Jay Crowder, Stanley Johnson from the Pistons, different players like this who are known for their defensive ability and athleticism as well too. But all three of those guys on that list had to have grown a three-point game in their career, like Jay Crowder, for example. Gerald Green has a little bit of a three-point game, and then Stanley Johnson is trying to grow that into his game as well. These are probably the most accurate comparisons that I can give to him at this point. However, I think he will, once he gets the opportunity, once he works for it and is able to really hone in on his skills, he's going to be able to grow into that 3-and-D type player, and eventually we'll get a solid rotation on a good team that takes a chance on him. Alright guys, and that was my review for Nassir Little. Fantastic prospect. Let me know in the comments below who you want to see next, who you want me to review next. I'm going to go ahead and post out Brandon Clarke as well too. That's the next guy that I wanted to review. I'll post him out and let me know what you guys think. Again, this video recommendation came from The Answer, so again, thanks a lot for the recommendation. If you have anything you want me to see, just leave a comment. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.